is about 5:30, 25th of June, I believe, and I'm leaving the Shaker campsite. It was a really good sleep. I met a family who's camping and hiking the trail together. It's a bunch of youngish boys and their uncle, and they don't have trail names yet, but real nice family. Today I'm only going to Goose Pond cabin, which is about 10 and a bit miles. Not only is it a cabin where up to like 14 people can stay inside, you can also tent if you want, and you can also go swimming in the pond. And so it's supposed to be really nice. It would be great to have a faux shower. I'm still on schedule to be in Bennington, Vermont for the 30th when my boots should be here. We have a climb right away this morning. We're going to be going to something cobble. It's about a 1,400 foot climb. Not terrible. So that's what we got on the agenda. We'll see you on the trail. Headed to Tyringham Cobble, and apparently there's a gas line up here that is a viewpoint. I'm not sure why, but I am definitely silk blazing this morning. Got all the spider webs in my mouth. All right, well, we're just climbing. Kind of a pretty climb just because we're outside of the green tunnel today. This would be a really lovely camp spot, but in Massachusetts and in Connecticut and I believe even Vermont, you're not allowed to camp off-site of designated spots. So they just really don't want any of that destroyed, and they want those plant species to have a chance to grow and, you know, spread as they can. So that's actually the most important reason in Massachusetts along the Appalachian Trail, that they don't want you to stealth camp. Good times on the Appalachian Trail when you're silk blazing in the morning and you open your mouth to take in a breath, and all of a sudden the spider web and the spider go in your mouth. Good times. So we're supposed to be coming up to Tyringham Cobble. Oh yeah, look at this view. Da 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 da. The hills are alive. Oh. I don't know why, but every time I see open mountains and hilltops, it makes me sing a sound of music. Ooh, and a bench. Looky there. I think I'll sit and enjoy this for a minute. All right, I will see you on the trail. Oh wow, I love this. I love when you can actually see that you're way up in the clouds. Oh, can you see that cemetery down there? Like sort of in the middle of the field to the right of that white turret, and to the left of that red barn. Coming up on the ledges. right outside Great Barrington. Nice. I must have made it to Jerusalem Road because I see the Trail Magic stand. And I mean, there's going to be offerings in here and people pay for them. It's not free, but to have it out in the middle of, you know, sort of an area where we probably haven't had a soda, or we might need fresh water or whatever, it is its own kind of trail magic. Plus, look at this. There is a picnic table. Woohoo! So I got some dots and a Coke and I filled up my water. That is the best idea for a stand ever. You also get to throw your rubbish in there, so that's great trail magic right there. They do have eggs for locals and everything, but I would definitely buy some if I lived around here, unless I have my own chickens. But yeah, this was a great little place, a great little rest. Now I think I've got about 8 miles to go. All right, see you on the trail. So far today, actually, so far since we've entered Massachusetts and really the end of Connecticut, like from Salisbury, no, really from Falls Village, we've just really had great paths. And really before Falls Village, we had good paths. It was just that heat and where the caterpillars had devastated everything. You know, we weren't really able to have any kind of reprieve from the heat, so that was the worst part about it. But everything else, the paths have been wonderful and I really appreciate it. And even when there's climbs, they've been great. It's not been this tripping over rocks that constantly, there are routes here more than there have been, it seems like. Maybe that's just because the routes aren't covered up by rocks like they have been in the past, but you know, it's been great. I love it. And then walking through the pastures every now and again, like I said, it's one of my favorite things. So I am really enjoying this. And look at my view. It's amazing. All right, I'm gonna get to this. So I'm standing here next to Knee Deep Pond, and my thought is, if you fall in, is it still only knee deep? All right, we are just a little bit away from the cabin trail. We've really been climbing up a lot today, and we haven't really had a whole lot to see besides right away in the morning at Tyringham Cobble. Anyway, like I said, we're on our way up to the cabin path. We should be there probably in about 20 minutes. It's about, well, it says 1.6 to the path. I'm not sure how far off the path it is, so maybe 30 minutes or so. All right, we will see you on the trail. This is mostly for my family, but in general, there was a day hiker that just walked by me. I might have done a very slowly, a very long inhale, but he was looking at me when I did it. So if I end up in jail, please come and save me. Otherwise, I'll see you on the trail. So we're finally able to come down and see some of the water. We should be getting some better views momentarily. Making me excited about this water. Goose Pond, everyone. Well, as you can see from the signs, the Goose Pond cabin is closed. So I'm gonna keep carrying on. It's only about 11 anyway, so I probably would have carried on after a quick dip in the lake or something anyway, or pond, but it looks like there's about 8.8 to the October mountain shelter, but I believe I saw that the Cookie Lady is coming up too in about 10 miles, so maybe I'll just go there. There's free camping there, at least that's what it says on Gut Hook, so we'll see. Okay, so I just looked at what the rest of today has in store for us now that we decided to pass Goose Pond cabin. I did have a friend that said she did stay there last night, not in the cabin, but that she went ahead and she camped outside of it with a couple of other hikers. But like I said, it's still so early in the day anyway. I just was gonna push on. But this next 11 miles, it looks like we are going to be climbing Beckett Mountain, which is coming up here in just the next couple of miles. So we're gonna start climbing. It's a 2,000 footer. And so that's our first thing that we're gonna hit after we come across the road that brings us to the town of Lee. It is no longer in my plan to stop there, but it is supposed to be pretty cute. Also, I'm pretty sure the town is on the trail, so we'll get to see some of it anyway. I think this might be my dream home. On the water, little dock, some picnic tables with your own little private beach. This nice little walkway, a barn with the old cedar siding, some sort of shed or something as well as the house behind it, and a little birdhouse. I love this. I wonder if they'll move. Maybe they'll just swap houses with us in Oregon. I'm gonna work on it. So we are still climbing. We are going up Beckett Mountain, and we've got about 0.3 left. Not bad. It's been kind of a little bit more arduous of a climb than we've had over the last couple days and climbs and everything, just because there are so many rocks along the path, and roots actually. Going up, there have been a lot of roots as well, but it's not bad, and we're almost there. We got this. Woohoo! Summited Beckett Mountain. Woo! Beckett Mountain, 2,176 feet. Woohoo! So this is Finnerty Pond. It's pretty cool. There were some fish right here a minute ago when I stepped over here, but I think I scared them off. Blueberry Hill. Hi. Hi. We'll start videoing now.
Reroute, where are you from?